And welcome, you're very welcome to the standard protocol tutorial. I wanted to show you around the interface. So, first you get to the standard and I want to show you how to borrow crypto against your crypto. So, borrow stable coins against your crypto without giving up your private keys. First of all, you'll see that you're not connected to Arbitrum. So, go over to Metamask and make sure you're connected to the Arbitrum, which is layer 2 of Ethereum. Transactions are a lot cheaper over there, and connect your MetaMask or your crypto wallet. As you can see here right now, you can create a EURUS vault, or coming soon will be USDS, Korean won, Great British pound. We'll be releasing Aussie dollar, the Indian rupee, and a whole bunch, basically a mirror of every major fiat currency in the world. But right now, we're launching with EURUS. So first, what you want to do is create a smart vault. I've already got a bunch here because I've been testing like mad, but let's create a new one. First thing that happens is your MetaMask pops up and you sign a transaction. Once that transaction goes through, it'll be taking you to the smart vault. So as we wait for that, there we go. This is a brand new smart vault. And here you can see your collateral types that you can deposit into one single smart vault. So you're not just limited to one collateral type in a smart vault. You can load up the ones that we currently have is Ethereum, wrapped Bitcoin, ARB, Link, and Pax Gold. So right now we're going to deposit some Ethereum. So we go deposit. Now you can deposit either with a QR code from any wallet, or you can deposit with MetaMask. So 0. Let's say 4 ETH. So here we go. We open a transaction. We sign it and wait for the confirmation. Boom, there we go. We've got 0.4 ETH. That's 607 euro worth. You can see here what our portfolio, if you'd put some wrapped Bitcoin, some ARB, some Link or Pax Gold, you'd start to see what your vault is made up of. Now we head over to borrow. So here you can start to borrow at 0% interest on that collateral. So yeah, like I said, you can have a portfolio of collateral. So let's borrow, I don't know, 200 euro. So we borrow 200 euro S. You can see how much of that collateral it will take up. So you can borrow up to 90.91% of your collateral. So you always need to be 110% collateralized. We definitely recommend not going right up to that level because you could get liquidated. But the good thing about the standard IO is we're going to be releasing really interesting liquidation mitigation tools. For instance, being able to swap locked collateral to say, let's say, tokenized gold. So if the whole market is going red and constantly in a bearish mood and you don't want to get liquidated because your collateral is getting closer and closer to that 110% collateral ratio, you can trade your collateral to tokenized gold, and gold doesn't sink that much. It's kind of separated, even though it's a rare asset still, like Bitcoin or Ethereum. It's not going to do the same thing as Bitcoin, Ethereum. We all know when Bitcoin goes down, pretty much the whole market goes down, and the same goes for Ethereum. So let's withdraw 200 euro S. And we'll just have a quick look how much euro S we've got already. That's how quick it is. It's already done the 263. So we had 63 before, and now we've borrowed more. So I'll just make sure that that's right. Yeah. So we have 263 S euro. So now what we can do is go over to the pools on Camelot and actually enter the Euro S along with USDC into a liquidity pool and earn a 15% yield. And this is great because the Camelot pools, you don't only earn 15%, but you also earn all the trading fees that are happening. And they're V3 pools, which are concentrated liquidity pools. And basically, we've partnered with Camelot to offer a 15% return yield in 10% in Grail token, which is Camelot, the largest DEX on Arbitrum. And Grail token allows you to earn the fees every fee that's collected on Arbitrum on Camelot. So it's an extremely good offer. I definitely recommend, not financial advice, but looking into that and depositing EURUS along with USDC into that pool to start earning a really good yield. And the other 5% is in TST token, which allows you to take advantage of all the fees collected when borrowing. Now, what you've noticed is that you've borrowed 201 because there is a 0.5% minting fee. There is 0% interest, so that's just a one-off fee, but that is there, so you will have to pay back 201, which is fantastic. Now, the other great thing in most countries, and you have to check with your own country, but in most cases, when you borrow money instead of selling, so if you needed to buy, let's say, a bicycle, rather than selling your crypto, rather than selling your Ethereum, you could just lock it up in the standard, borrow your EURUS, exchange it over on an exchange that gives you fiat, go and buy a bicycle, and you won't have to pay capital gains tax because you haven't sold your crypto. You've just borrowed some crypto, borrowed it from yourself, but you've borrowed. So there you go. If you want to repay that debt, you basically click repay. This is how much we've borrowed here, 201. So let's pay that off. 201. We can see here. Actually, I'll just show you this this line here. If we wanted to borrow another 100, we can see how much closer we're getting to liquidation. So you don't want to get up here where it's liquidation, but it'll warn you anyway. See, if we go up to 400%, it'll start to go red. If we go to 300, sorry, not 400%, 400 euro more. So, and it'll tell you here how much more you can borrow up to. So we can borrow 349 before getting liquidated. But I wouldn't recommend going to the red here. Try to stay in the gray, which is a good place to be. So that's how you borrow. So let's say we borrow this, just to show you how it works. We go confirm, and it takes a little bit for the blockchain to catch up, and the interface should update. There we go. We're getting closer. We get orange instead of red, but it's 66% of the collateral. You can borrow up to 90.91. And we can see here in Metamask, we now have 463 EURUS. So yeah, let's repay 200 of that. Or let's repay 400 of that, just for fun. Sorry, repay 400. And you can see it also goes down. So it'll go down to here now. So that's great. We're going to repay. Now, when repaying, there's a small fee as well, and you need to just hit this use default. It's a €4 fee here on paying back, and we approve and sign the transaction. 10 seconds later, you can see the outstanding debt is 402, and then it should be €2 because we've just paid off 400. Boom, there it goes, just hit the blockchain. So now we're down at a €2 debt where we've got a nice space here. We can pay off the debt wholeheartedly if we want to, but this is the intro to the standard. I hope you enjoy it. This is the NFT for that vault. Yeah, I wanted to say as well, in the NFT, it pulls data directly from the blockchain. So you can see how much ETH is locked up and how much debt is outstanding. And you can see total value minus debt is this. So if you have a whole lot of debt and you've lost your job and you've got more collateral locked up than you have debt and you need some money and you can't afford to pay it off, you can simply list this NFT on OpenSea or on WhenMoon Marketplace and sell your NFT. And whoever controls this NFT controls your vault, so they can then pay off the debt and take out the collateral. So it's a really great way of starting to sell structured debt. And this is what we think is a is really a financial primitive for the blockchain. Being able to sell financial primitives or collateralized debt positions really is the next step in DeFi, and we're really proud to bring it to market. So I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and I'll see you online.